Hey everyone, welcome into the channel, Simworld Gaming. It's been a week actually, I think, since I last streamed. I managed to get on here. It's just been a busy old week with work and stuff, but wanted to try and make sure I got a stream in. So we are on Fishing Simworld again, back on the old favourite, and today, fishing on Wraysbury today. Been doing a lot of salmon fishing, trout fishing on here, on Fishing Simworld, but not fished Wraysbury for a little while, so I thought it would be a good idea to jump on here and see if we can get into some carp. So I'm going to try the peg at the top of the map here. So let's just jump into this. Just downloaded the update. Just my Steam automatically updated it, so I've also had a right stinking cold this week, so that's why I've not been online. I've probably got the remnants of it still. I thought it'd be good to the fish just rise there. I thought it'd be good to give this peg a go. I don't know, we'll just see how we get on. I've often found this lake quite a hard lake to fish actually. It's always, I don't know, I've just always found it really tricky. By all means, if you want to jump into the chat, feel free. Always welcome, everybody's always welcome. Love hearing all your hints and tips and stuff. And it certainly helped me out on a few occasions. So I cannot remember even what my carp setup was. So let's just have a look. Let's just edit this. So I've got my £50 braid on. Do you know what I still need to do? I need to get my £80 on. I need to get £80 on here. Let's just have a look, see what we've got. Have I got the IQ Corda? I do have the IQ. Alright, let's just change it to that. I've done a little bit of homework on this, I have to say, so I'm just trying to remember. I've watched a couple of videos on this. Some of the guys. Let me just check that. It is a 4. Because I noticed they were using the IQD rig. Let's just have a look, just make sure there isn't any. Ah, yeah, there's a 10. 4 or 10. I think what I'll do is I'm going to just stick with the 4 for now. Yeah, okay. I'll stick with the 4. Let's just put it on all rigs. Okay, now I've also noticed that essential sell into 20. Essential's quite good on here. I'm just trying to think. I cannot remember at all what baits I actually had on here. Let's have a look. Activate. Let's have a look, see what we got. Corda dumbbell, SC, yeah, that's the one. Right, I believe, I've heard rumours that that's quite good. So, let's try that. There's Essential Cell there, which I've heard is quite good too. So, let's just jump in. Have a look, see what we got. Oh god, I've got tons of baits on here. Let's have a look. I've not bought these ones though, but I could buy them. Activate. Strawberry and cream there. What do you think? No. I'm going to try the old Essential Cell right at the very top. Okay. So we've got that on 2. So on 3, what we got? Let's see. We've got a link. Let's just try a link. Okay, so we've got Sonic Vader X Rod, we've got Big Shot Pro Reel on all 3, we've got the £50 Versa Braid Black on all 3, Corda IQD Rig 4 on all 3, got an SCP on 1, Essential Cell on 2, Link on 3. What should we do? Let's just put on, I think we should, let's just try and put on some, see, Tiger Nuts is a good attract. I think Tiger Nuts is really, let's just put SCB on, okay. I'm just going to leave, I tend not to use that, so I'll use On the spot, I'll use SCB. Right. Okay, let's just get a cast out. Let's just figure out where we're going to cast here. So, we've got this sort of, I think it's an island. I think it's an island. To our right. I'm just wondering if we should cast that. That's the first tree 1, tree 2 there. Sort of aim for there, really. I'm not going to cast out too far. I don't even know where 35 is going to take me. Let's just have a look, see. Okay, so that's weed. Let's put it down at 22. Okay, so we've got, oh, right, okay, bit of gravel there. Okay, that'll do. So that's 1. Let's just get on to 2. Let's just see where 2 will take us, and let's just fish it just off that second tree there, I think. 27. So there's been a number of updates on the fishing sim world. I noticed there's a few bug fixes, which is always good to try and improve the game. So let's just fire this one out. That's 30. I've got absolutely no idea what this swim's going to be like, but what I have noticed in the past, I've always found it quite difficult, this lake. So I found it quite hard to fish, really. Let's just punch that out, 25. So we've got spot out. Kinda not too bad, is it? Let's just get a couple of casts out there, I think. Let's try and get one near 1 if I can aim it. Just roughly. Not too bad, not too bad. Just get one out on 3. I'm just trying to sort of feed the swim up a little bit. That's 30, that might be a bit too hard. Let's see how we get on. Oh, that'll do. Not too bad, is it? Okay, so we're fishing in an afternoon here. It's clear sky. I've heard that's quite good for catching some of these trophy fish, so we're just gonna give it a go. It'll be interesting to play the game after this update, because and just see how some of these bugs have been fixed and stuff. I've always found the line animation a little bit buggy in this game. So we're going to catch. It's just a case of being patient, I guess. I've always found it quite tricky, this this lake, as I say. And it seems like ages since we've been carp fishing on here. Feel free to join us in on chat if you want to join in. So I guess it's just a waiting game now. Give the old throwing stick a go. I wouldn't say I'm particularly brilliant at this, but we can give it a go. How 35? How far is that going to take us? Far? Not really. Let's try a bit more. Let's try a bit harder. I was way behind. Bit of practice. 63. Ah, oh, spot on. 63 to 65%. So hopefully we're going to get a bite soon. Just checking setups. Let's just have a look. Link. It's on 22. Yeah, I'm just checking rod setup. There we go. We've got one away. Whoa, that went, didn't it? Whoa, let's... Notice the bite alarm didn't go off then. Yeah, that was very quiet. Okay, so we're into our fish now. So this could be quite interesting. Not sure it's a huge fish, but let's see what we get on our first catch of the day. Oh, I can feel that line. I've got the Microsoft controller on here. I can feel the controller shaking. Right, here we go. Got a couple of fish moving around. This looks like an interesting fish, actually. Looks like a good fish to start with. Whoa! Be great to catch some trophy fish on here. I've only fished this about twice, I think, this lake. Just like I said, I just found it really hard, so I'm just interested to fish it just with this update. Is this a bream? I think it's a huge bream, actually. This is it a bream? Whoa! It's a dinner plate of a bream. Look at that. Not bad, actually. £8 caught on the SCB. Okay, we're going to give that a go again. Look at the tail on it. Bloody hell, it's huge. Okay. Let's just push this one out just a little bit further and then we'll reel it back in. It's on silt. Let's get the old spot out. Just cast out to that. 40%. Is it going to reach it? Oh, spot on. Absolutely spot on the money. Look at that. That spot is right on rod 1. Just bring that tension down to 22. So that's not a bad start. £8 bream. Caught on the SCB. We have got bite alarms on here, haven't we? Yeah, I didn't hear the alarm go off. I have to say here, as I'm streaming this right now, absolutely throwing it down outside. So I'm glad to be inside fishing, not outside today. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. It should be streaming in good resolution. I like to keep feeding the swim up. The intention of trying to attract fish into the swim. 45, might have pushed that a bit behind. That's okay. I can pull it forward. There we go. Set right on the money there, right on 2. I'm loving the seeing the wind in the trees there, just the branches gently moving there, which is pretty cool. A fish, oh, there's a fish rise there, right in front of us. Just push one out to 3, there or thereabouts. That'll do it. So far the line animation looks good on here. Sometimes, especially when you're bass fishing. Oh, there we go. We've got one up movement on 2. That alarm's not ringing. I don't hear it anyway, unless there's a setting that's been changed. Okay, let's see what we got here. Again, I'm not going to say it's a huge fish. It's not taking line as such. I mean, I know I've got a £50 line on, but it's not taking much. Let's give this a go, see what we've got here. Is that a carp? Yeah, it's a good fish, I think, yeah. Is that a tench? It might be a tench. I think we've got a tench, is it? Yep, tench. Green body, red eye. £10, not a bad tench. Got a fish splashing around in the swim. Oh, 50, that's quite far. It's quite close to the tree, that. Let's just bring that down to 22. Oh, it's right in the reeds in front of that tree. I tell you what, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave it there. Let's see what that brings. So just push 2 out a bit closer to that tree, just in front of that tree. So let's just 40%. Is that going to be right in front of 2? I think it probably is. Oh, yep. Right in front of 2. So we've got a nice bream, got a nice tench so far. I'm not, is it me or has the alarm batteries gone? I cannot hear that alarm going off. I need to have a look at the settings there, see why that alarm's not going off. I cannot hear it, which is a bit weird. This looks like an interesting fish. 47 foot. It's taking a bit of line, this fish. Okay, so we might be onto something here. Let's have a look. This could be quite an interesting fish. Feels a little bit heavier than the other ones. Ooh, what have we got here? What have we got here? Is it another tench, is it? Or I think it's another tench. Might be a bit bigger than the last one that we caught. I'll have to go in and check my settings in a minute. Let's have a look and see what we've got here. It's a tench again, I think this. It is. It's an £11 this time. Good fish. Oh, I've got one away. Let's just get one in quick. Whee! We're in. It's quite interesting fishing off that far bank. Got no idea why the bite alarm's not going off. Don't know if that's a little bug with the game again after this update. This is 61 yards out, 36 tension on the spool. Sort of gaining on the fish a little bit, just putting a bit of pressure on. Should be able to do that with this £50 line. We've not caught any carp as yet. Certainly caught bream and tench. He's coming in. Let's see what we got here. Hey. Oh, he's just seen the bank and just decided to run. This looks like not a bad sized fish actually. Let's have a look. Can't quite see. Is that just hanging in the water there, just trying to... Oh. Right, let's see what we got. He's in now. Wow, what's a fantastic tench that is. The tench are getting bigger. £12 now. Slowly getting bigger and bigger. Okay, let's get these rods out again. Let's get one out. I'm going to push this to the left of 2 again. Let's just try and bunch the rods up a little bit if I can. Just nudge it over a bit. That'll do. Let's just try 42%. Just push it out. So that's just in the weed again. Let's just keep it there. Okay, I've got 3, which is the link. Push that out. Let's just try and keep the rods a little bit tighter. 48% this time. Bring the tension down to 22. Okay, so we're going to keep these rods in the weed at the minute. Let's just see what we get. I'm going to continue to feed the swim. So just drop that in front of 2, I think that's going to be. Yeah, it's not too bad. See the little cloud on the surface there. Okay, that's cool. So we're doing alright so far with the bream and tench certainly, but we want to get into a nice carp. But like I say, I've got no idea. Let me just check the settings actually. I don't understand why. Take VSync off. Yeah, it's just really weird. Everything's turned up. Music's up, sound effects is up, ambience is up. How bizarre. I've not heard the alarms going off once on here when we've caught fish, which is really odd. Is that a bug with the dovetail then after this update again? It's a bit odd. Just going to push this spod out again. Go. That's not a bad position actually. So just a little bit of patience to see what we can get into. It'd be great if we could catch Mary. Been trying to catch the trophy fish Mary for a little while. The last couple of sessions I've had on here, but no luck at all. So where is Mary? What is the best peg to fish off? Just so you guys know, I'm currently fishing off this peg here. So we can try a couple of options. We'll give it another sort of 5-10 minutes and then we might move around a little bit. So let's just see how we get on. So this is an afternoon session. The weather's clear. I normally go dynamic, but I thought I'll go clear for this because I saw a couple of videos with some guys fishing on this in an afternoon session on clear. So we can give it a go. Rods are pretty quiet. Let's just push that spod over towards rod 3. Towards rod 3, but it's actually on 2. Still got a bit of me cold, so you have to forgive me, guys. These rods are really quiet. We'll try changing pegs shortly, I think, so. See how we get on. Now we are fishing in weed at the minute. I'm slightly thinking what I'm going to do is just bring that rod forward a little bit. So that's on silt. Just leave it on silt. And then rod 3, which is the link. Just bring that forward. I think there's a gravel bar. Yeah, there's a gravel bar there. So let's just fish off the gravel bar. What's 2 on? Okay, so 2's on weed. So 1 silt, 2 weed, 3 gravel. Sort of covers all the options really. Pushed it behind 1. Not seeing many fish on the surface. There we go, that spod mix has just hit the surface, the cloud. So I'm thinking that what we might do is we might move round. So we are fishing here at the minute. Slightly tempted to try. I always think that peg looks interesting, but probably slightly tempted to try here next. Oh, it's pretty quiet. I think what we're going to do is going to close this peg up. We're going to move round. Okay, so let's have a look. See where we need to go. Let's just move round. Let's just try. Let's just try there. Always find this quite interesting. A little housing estate there, isn't it? So I always find that I've fished off this one before. Now, I always find that tree straight ahead of us. Let's just aim for that. Just push it out 58. Okay, so what we've got weed there. Weed. Is it weed all the way? Gravel. Okay, gravel, weed, silt. Okay. So let's just push it out again. Let's just try 45. It's always worth just testing to do a first cast and just see what's there. So we've got weed. It's the gravel bar that interests me. There. So that is 36 yards out. Right. Okay. Let's just claim this then. Let's just have a look. Claim peg. That's good. Okay. We'll fish off that gravel bar. Weed. To get to there. There's a gravel, so it's about 35-36 yards out. Okay, cool. Oh, do you know what I hate? I hate standing on that side of the road. I've got to stand on the left hand side of the road. Okay, so let's just pick up 2. Just push 2 to the left of 1. Weed. There's a bit of silt there. Should pick up some gravel. There we go. 3 is the link. Go. Let's push this out to the left of 2. So silt there. Let's leave it on the silt actually. So we've got 2 on gravel, 1 on silt. And as ever, we'll get the spod mix out. Let's fire it as close to. Let's get it over there. Might be a bit too hard that. Yeah, I thought it was. Oh, 3's away. Whoa, 3's away. Awesome. I heard the alarm that time. Did you? How weird that. Oh, 1's away. Oh my god, we've got all the rods away now. Whoa. Right, 1's going to have to run. 62, 63. Yards out this one. It's just gaining on it. God, 1's gone a bit crazy. We definitely didn't hear the alarms on that last peg. Whoa, this looks like not a bad fish this actually. Let's bring this one in. Get out under the tree. I'm just going to have to let rod 1 run for the minute. That's why I have the tension set to 22 so it can run for as long as it wants really. Okay, and you come. Looks like another tench. Oh my god, we seem to be well on with the tench today. Might mix the baits up a little bit more. Right, all the rods have gone crazy now. In you come. We've got a tench, a little tench, 7-pounder, caught in the link. Right, next rod, 1. Let's get 1 on the SCB. Let's strike this. Whoa, yeah. Don't think it's a big fish. Is it a tench again? Which it might be. Alright, Warren, how you doing, man? You just caught me on Wraysbury. Just trying to see if we can catch some carp on here, but we seem to be catching bream and lots of tench. What is this? What have we got here? Oh god. This is a good fighting fish, whatever we got here. I don't think I've caught any trophy fish out of here so far. It's always been a bit tricky, so I just thought I'd jump onto Wraysbury after the latest Fishing Sim World update, just see how it fishes. Right, here we go. Another tench, dark coloured tench this time. Wow, yeah, it's dark coloured. Okay, let's pick up 2. All the rods just went a bit crazy. Easy on. Don't think it's a big fish this, not at all. It's good to see some action though. Looks an interesting peg, this one. Yeah, it looks like that, Warren, doesn't it? Yeah, I've caught quite a few tench actually, so I'm going to try and mix the baits up a little bit. We'll see what we get. Yeah, another tench, essential sale. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see what we got. Let's just have a look at the setup. So, sweet corn's interesting. Could try large sweet corn. Just try and mix the baits up a little bit. Let's have a look. Luncheon meat. Could do. Quarter pop-up dumbbell. Atlantic heat. Salty squid. Let's give that a go. We're just trying to mix the baits up a little bit. Just see high-vis pop-up. OBF, let's try the OBF. Okay, so we've mixed all the baits up, so let's just try that. Oh, I think I might have pushed that a bit hard. Ooh. Oh, there's a gravel bar over there. Right, let's just bring it forward. Right, I don't want it in. There, that's where we want it. Gravel bar just right out about 36 yards in front of us. Right, okay, so that was 2. So we're on a single sweet corn here, so let's just push that out to the left of 2. Just cast these out. I got silt. OBF. Let's just have a look. Push that out there. 53. Might be a bit hard, that one. Just catching up on the chat in 1 second, guys. Just get these rods out. There. Cool. So, Warren, try using CR1 bottom baits, an essential cell, and high impact salty squid. That's what I used a lot. Helps me a lot for big carp. Salty squid, really? Right, okay, we'll give that a go. Let's just, let's have a look, see what I've got. Have I got a salty squid? Sure I have. Salty, where is it? I saw it before, didn't I? SF. I saw it somewhere. Monster Red. SB. CR1 bottom baits. Let's get a CR1 on. Okay, let's just push that out on 1. Let's just push that out. Just try that again. Is that another little bug that I've just discovered there? I've just picked up rod 1 to change the bait on it, and yet all the rods have... Right, let's try that. Okay, so 2. Got salty squids, yep, let's just try that on 2, make sure that that's out. Let's have a look. Push it out 53%. Yo, yo, yo. Okay. See how we get on. Where's that gravel bar? Come on. There we go. I went past salty squid. I did. I've got a high impact salty squids on too. I've got an OBF on 3, so let's just try that now. We'll stick with this. Let's just see how we get on. I should have gone at spec save as one. Right. I don't know what it is. I hate fishing out of weed. I like fishing on gravel or silt. Right. I guess what we should do also is just mix up that spod a little bit. Let's cast this out. Awesome. Perfect. Awesome. Right, what I think we'll do there is just with this, let's just go down to, I could put CR1 on it. I'm going to change it to CR1 bottom baits for now, but we'll do that shortly. We'll cast that out shortly. See there, I've changed the spod, but all the rods have come back in. What's that about? So I've got to cast these out again now. Why? Come on, Dovetail, what is going on? I only changed the spod mix. I didn't change all the rods. Come on, you fixed some bugs. It's a bit annoying that, isn't it? So I've got to recast the rods out now. Right, come on. I only changed the spod mix. gravel bat. Let's get this final rod out and then we're going to leave it. Yeah, Warren, you're telling me it is a glitch, isn't it? It's just, it's quite frustrating when you see that there's lots of bug fixes and stuff like that. You know, the release updates and bug fixes. I think, how deeply are they actually testing this game? I mean, you know, I've not picked this game up for a week. I've just jumped on here randomly, and I found 2 bugs so far. One on the last peg didn't have the bite indicators, didn't go off. I don't know why. And then I've moved round the lake to this peg, and then I changed the spod mix, and yeah, all the cast rods have. I need to recast them. It's just weird. I don't understand it. Hey ho, right. I'm not going to change it again, so let's just fire this out. 45. Just push it behind. Sometimes what I do is I push it behind, just gently bring it forward. That's it. Right, let's see how we get on. Cast your wood and see if brown stuff comes out. If not, spod sometimes doesn't work. Ah, yeah. I always look for the cloud. You know, when they throw the spod out, I always sort of look for that sort of cloud on the surface. But I've just changed the spod mix, or the spod bait, to replicate the CR1 bottom bait, which is what I've got on one of the rods here. So let's just see how we get on with this lot. So I'll tell you what, how handy would it be living in them houses over there? You just need to put a gate in your back fence, and then just set up your rods there. I mean, how cool would that be? What? Right, we've got 2 away. This is on the salty squid, Warren. Right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Is he winding in? He is winding in. I don't think it's a big fish, this one. I've got my suspicions. Is it a tench? I don't mind catching tench, actually. I don't mind catching anything at all. Right. See what we got. Main thing is we're catching. Whoa, look at the size of this bad boy. Now what is this? I'm not sure it's a is it a carp? I can't tell if it's a carp or a bloody huge bream. Let's have a look. It's a good fish anyway, whatever it is. Whoa. Watch that line tension. Got £50 line on here. Just catching up more in the spot. Sorry, put in front. See if it's putting bait out. Yes, that is, mate. We're in. Look at that. That is some size. Oh my god, look at the size of that bream. That is huge. £10 bream. That's a good fish. Okay, so that was on the salty squid. Let's just push this out again. 58. Silt there. Let's leave it on the silt. So just catching up. Warren. Sorry, put it in front. Quick, mate. See if it's putting bait out. Yes. That's it, mate. If you want to put your map up, and I will tell you where to fish to catch some big carp. Right. Let's just get this. Let's just have a look, because we're trying to see if we can. Let's get the map up. Okay. So what I've done, Warren, is I've fished. I'm here where we are now with the yellow marker, and I've started off here. we're catching loads of tension on that peg. And I thought we'll just flip it and go way over the other side. So I'm fishing here now. I believe that's a good peg. I did try that one a while ago, didn't catch anything. I've never tried that one. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out which is the best peg really. So that's where we are now. That's a good question, that actually. I'm not sure if it's cross device. I'm not sure at all. It'd be worth looking into that actually and finding out. I mean, I'm playing this on a PC. I have got next to me here. I need to film my setup actually one time. I'll try and do a little video of the setup I've got, because it's quite a compact setup that I've got here at home. But I think it's really well put together, and I've got a PC down here on my right, and I've got my Xbox One here with like 1,000,000 terabytes on it, and God knows how many games. In fact, if I'm being absolutely honest, about 2 weeks ago, I bought Black Ops 4 for I don't know if you can see that, the Xbox One. That's about 2 weeks ago. Still in the cellophane. Not played it yet. So, you know, and I can stream the Xbox One on the PC. Silo joining the party. Glad to see you're up out of bed. Wondered where you were. I've tried calling you before on Discord. So we're just doing a bit of fishing on here, just trying to see what we can catch out of Wraysbury. It's quite a tricky lake to fish, I think. Well, it is for me. Been fishing for a little while now. How long have we been on here now? Trying to see. I've got a timer on here. Been fishing for a little bit now. Caught tench, loads of tench, and a couple of bream. I'll have a look at that one and just see. It would be really good to try and have like a session where everybody joining the stream can just join in. We need to try and set that up somehow. It'd be really good to do that. And Xylo, by the way, you're on Netflix in bed. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I tried to get in touch this morning. Let's just have a look. So it's good because I just wondered if you're on Modern Warfare thing. Because I've only just got over this cold. I've only just got over this rotten cold that I've had this week, so that's why I've not been really streaming or anything. So, well, my nose has been streaming, but I haven't been streaming any fishing. But my nose has been streaming low. Swim to the other side. Is that crits? Alright, cheers. Okay, we'll give that a go. God, it's like absolute tench fest this. We've got another tench here now. And he's in. God, it's quite a dark colour, that one, isn't it? Cool. Okay, I'm going to try and just push it a little bit more to the left. Let's push it right out, see where we get to it. Whoa, here we go. So yeah, Xylo, I thought you were on Modern Warfare, you see, so, on the beta. chuck a spod mix again on 2. Let's see where we go. $53. Yeah, I think what we might do, I might do a couple of. That was a bit of a crap cast, wasn't it? Might do a couple of sessions on here, and we'll just fish off the different pegs. See what the deal is. Certainly a hell of a lot of tension here, that's for sure. Crits, yeah, you're right. Modern Warfare doesn't come out for another 20 days, but I was actually referring to the beta version, which I've got on my PC. We've been playing the beta version of it, which you can download if you join. Is it Battle.net? You can download it for free. It's quite a big download though. You got to it's about 70 odd gigabyte. But yeah, it looks pretty cool, I must admit. I've not done any streams on it or anything just because of my cold and stuff, but and also apart from the fact I'm not very good at playing these sort of games, I need lots of practice on it. I've been doing a little bit of Farm Sim 2 on Greenwich, I think it's called Greenwich Valley. Just been playing a little bit of that on and off. It's been quite good fun. Just get a spot mix out again. And a bit of Euro Truck, which is good fun. Oh, there's 2 away. And 1. Just cast that out too. That was pretty cool. Okay, got 2 rods going. Right, let's just get in the salty squid one first. I'll just leave 1. Oh, let's just straight that. There we go. We're in. Love the rod bend animation in this. So cool. Yeah, crits. It's it does look pretty cool, doesn't it? I must admit. We've been playing the 35. Is it 35v35? We've been playing that quite a bit. Oh my god, I've got all 3 rods gone off here now. That's talking about Modern Warfare that's done that. Oh, I got another tench. It wouldn't surprise me if we've got tench on all 3 here. Be quite interesting to go pipe fishing on here. Maybe let's get these rods in. Another tench. High impact. Okay, let's get 1 in. Yeah. This feels quite an interesting fish. Feels quite a heavy fish, this one. God, 3's gone right out the other side of the lake. Oh my god. This is an interesting. Is it 61 yards? You can always tell roughly how big a fish is by the. You know, I'm on 38 tension on the reel, 50-pound breaking strain, and it was taking line there, so I'm getting some line back now. Let's just see where we're up to. Whoa. 3 has just gone walkabout. Right, come on, let's get you in. Oh, this could be a bream again, I think. Is that a bream or a tench? I can't tell. He's in anyway. Let's have a look what we got. We've got a tench. Woohoo! Surprise, surprise. Okay, let's get 3 in. he's right over the other side of the lake. 140 yards at line out. Oh my god. If someone donates to your PayPal, does it appear on your stream? The answer to that question is, I think it does actually, yeah. It does, I believe. Just trying to get this one in. It feels quite a good fish, but again, I've got my suspicions it's going to be a tench. Just get some line back on the reel. Whoa, it's quite a dark coloured tench this, I think. Good fish, like, but it's just, I think we might change pegs again. We'll try a different peg. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that with it's set up when a donation comes through that it appears on the stream. Right, let's have a look. Whoa, that's a good tench, isn't it? Look at that. Oh my god. Personal best, £13. Well, that's not bad, is it? Come on. I mean, all right. I've not caught any carp yet, but it's not bad. Right. I think what we're going to do. Let's have a look. So we're fished here, right there. We fished there, and we fished there. So I am wondering that we should try here. So let's have a look. We've got the where are we going now? I've got to find where we are now. I've got to get my bearings right. Right, okay. Let's just get down and have a look. I'm going to try here. So we've got a couple of options on this peg. We can either fish off this one, which I believe is quite good. And you know, I'm not sure we should fish that far out really. I'm wondering whether we should just cast it out under this tree. What have we got? We've got weed all the way. Let's just cast it out. Just a little bit beyond that tree. Let's have a look. Now what have we got? Is it weed all the way? Gravel. Right, okay, we've got gravel there. Okay. Gravel, weed. It's mostly weed. Right, I'm going to claim this peg. Let's just go for it. Let's go for it. We'll give it a go. 60%. We'll wind it back. Weed, gravel. That'll do. So what you're saying, Xylo, and say if someone subscribes, you should set up Streamlabs to alert that and get a night bot. I think maybe when you come over, you're coming over later, aren't you? So what you do? I think I'm picking you up at 4 o'clock. So what I would do, you can have a look at it later for me if you want. I tried setting up all that stuff before, you know, but it just kept bugging out. It's like when someone subscribed, then it wouldn't show on the screen, and it you know, or the subscriber count wouldn't show on the screen and stuff. So I did actually. Let me just wind this down to 20. just get this one out. So what I did was I decided to just strip all that out, basically. I looked at a couple of other streamers and YouTubers and stuff, and just noticed that they just had the webcam and the logo, basically. So, you know, maybe it's a case of just coming back to it again. I just want to wind that down to 22. I don't like it being set so high. That'll do. Maybe, yeah, have a look at it later, because it's I found it a bit of a pain, to be honest. I didn't mind having a subscribe account on the channel and stuff. Oh, there's a fish near too, look. But I just found it to be proper buggy. It was annoying. It was very annoying. Oh, look at that, right on 2. So that looks interesting there to the... I know there's a peg down there too. I've fished off that peg before, but I'll try this one. I don't want to... I mean, there's that peg there to my right behind the box there, which is always quite an interesting peg to fish off. Yeah, I don't know if you remember that it was oh God, we've got one away now. It was a little while ago that I set that up. Do you remember that we were looking at it and stuff? And it was just annoying. It's just like so buggy and annoying. Oh, guys, I think we're into something here. This is a fish that's taking line. This fish is taking a lot of line. Let's have a look. Let's try and get a bit of pressure on. 78 yards it's took there. 79. This looks quite an interesting fish. 70. Okay, we're gaining on it a bit now. 77. Right, we've got it out now. I've turned it now. God, that took a bit of a run then. That took a proper run then. Is it a carp? Is it a tench? Is it a bream? Let's see what we got. Whoa, look at the size of this bad boy. That's an interesting colour. I think, is it a carp? I think we've got a carp here. Wahey! Ghost carp. First carp of the session. Well, that's taken a while, isn't it? Let's see one right. Well, at least there's a carp. Awesome. Let's just try that one out there. It's about 50 yards and it's in the weed, but yeah, we'll give it a go. God, I pushed that one a bit far, didn't I? Oh, I hate it when it does that. You know when you're trying to bring the spot in carefully and slowly, and then it just jumps. Spot on that one. That'll do it. Oh, one's away again. Look at that. Oh God, eh? Okay, so that's interesting because that was in the weed then. Okay, let's just strike that. Oh God, this cold was annoying. 49 yards. 48. Okay. Okay, at least we're starting to catch carp now, which is good. Let's just turn the tension up a little bit, see if we can get this fish in. No idea what it is. Just need to check out what bait I'm using here on one. God, this fish is quite difficult to bring in actually. Tension's 44 on the reel. This is an interesting fish. What have we got? We've got another ghost carp. I think we've got another ghosty. Whoa. This looks a good fish. Oh, he's just hanging in the water, look. This is a good fish. This could be the biggest fish so far of the session. It's a ghost carp. Let's try and turn them. No, not having it. I think we're going to change the baits now on 2 and 3. Come on. I'll tell you something else I've been looking at. I noticed a few posts on YouTube. Been looking at the new FIFA 20 and how real it looks, and also PES, the new PES Pro Evolution Soccer, just looks fantastic. How realistic does that look? Oh god, we've got the other rods off now. I'm trying to get this one in. This feels like quite a decent sized fish. It's not coming in. Let's just turn the tension up a little bit. I don't want to break the line. No, still not coming in. Oh my god. Could this be a personal best here? He's in now. Come on. In you come. Awesome. Whoa, look at that. Fantastic fish. Trophy catch, Victoria! Woohoo! We actually got a trophy catch. It's not Mary. Victoria. Oh, I'm chuffed with that. I'm chuffed with that. Trophy catch. That's what we want. Okay, so what do we catch that on? CR1 bottom baits. Right, we're gonna swap things around. Let me just get two. Let me get 2 in. So this is salty squid. This one is right. Okay. So we're going to get these bottom bait things sorted out. Let's just get the rods out on the bottom baits. That's awesome. Victoria caught. That's what we want. We're looking for Mary and we found Victoria. Awesome. This looks like a... Is it a bream? You can always tell bream because they look like dinner plates, don't they? Just big round fish. Is it a bream or is it a carp? Can't tell. Victoria trophy catch. Oh, I'm chuffed with that. He's in. He's in. He's in. He's in. Another nice carp. Look at that. Common carp. Right, we're obviously catching carp here, so this is good. Okay, let's just have a look at the rod setup. So, CR1. I'm quite tempted to switch this one here to CR1. Let's have a look. Because if it's working, we're going to stick with it. CR1, bottom baits, go! Right, awesome. Okay, that was good. Let's try and push it out a little bit further. Weed. I'm just seeing what's out. I'm just seeing what's right. So that's the gravel. Weed. Okay, so we caught Victoria in the weed, didn't we? $71 yards. Let's bring it in at 60. Let's just try 60 yards out. Awesome. Should have got a screen grab of that. Let's just try 65 thereabouts. Cool. Let's get rod 3 out, which is the CR1 bottom bit again. Let's just try that. Push it to so what? Fishing in the weed, which I don't like, but we will fish in the weed. Right, let's just give it a go. Let's get some spod out. That's not bad. That's pretty much right on two. Right on two. So let's just see what we get here. At least we're catching carp here. So we've got a personal best, which is great. We've got Victoria, not Mary, Victoria. So it'd be great if we caught Mary. So we caught that one on Warren's suggestion, which was the CR1 bottom bait. So great advice, Warren, as usual. It's quite an interesting peg, this actually. I've fished this one before. I can't remember catching many carp off it, but that peg behind the box there looks quite interesting actually. And just fishing off in front of that jetty there. Of course, we could push the rods round to the right towards that tree that's right in front of me there. Let's see how we get on. So Xylo, I'm not sure that have I said to you that I took out my SSD drive, my old one there, the 120 gig is out, and I've got a PNY 240 gig. Right, we're on here. We're in again. Let's go. Let's see what we got. So yeah, I've reinstalled a couple of games that are notorious now for graphics lag. I've reinstalled it on the PNY SSD drive, so they seem to be running a hell of a lot better. It's 500 megabits per second, the PNY drive. Guys, I think we've got a good fish here because tension 31 on the spool, and this fish is taking line. This feels like a good fish. Let's have a look. 70 yards out. Let's try and gain on it. Let's increase the tension a bit. So this is the CR1 bottom bait again. It's hanging around in the water. This feels a heavy fish. I'm just trying to put more and more tension on a little bit. Got a 50-pound breaking strain line on here. Trying to see if we can get into a big carp. Is it Mary? Who knows? Got one trophy catch down, which was awesome. Chuffed about that. Victoria. This looks like an interesting fish. I've got no idea what it is. but it's just hanging around in the water. It feels like a heavy fish. It looks a good sized fish. Whatever we've got here, I think it's a good. Oh, it's a really good carp. This. Look at this fish. Oh, this looks like a real good fish. Oh, it's just hanging around. This is a good fish. Get away from the... Whoa. This is a good carp. I just don't want to lose this one. You can feel it. I've got an Xbox One controller here, and you can feel the line. But it's the way the fish is moving. It's just sort of wallowing around a little bit. Looks like it, and it looks like a heavy fish. I'm just going to take my time playing this. Tension's 37. Got the red bar indicator showing quite a bit. Oh, he's doing a run. Looks like a nice mirror carp. Oh. Right, he's in. What have we got? Ho ho ho! Look at that bad boy. Oh my god, that's £28 mirror carp. Get a screen grab of that. Let's get a screen grab. Come on. Thank you very much. Awesome. Okay, let's get that rod out again. Same spot, I think. Push it out about 58%. It's 80 yards out. We're fishing about, what were we fishing about? 65, wasn't it? Yeah, that'll do. Two's away now. That's quite timely. This is the salty squid. Yeah, strike that. Don't think this is as big a fish as the last one. No, don't go under there. Don't go under there. Come on. Thank you very much. Whoa. Right, this is it. Just cruising around again. Could be another carp. Interesting start to the session. We had a bream, nice big bream at the start. I had a run of tench. Then we've moved around to this peg here, and we've been getting into carp, ghost carp. We've got a real nice trophy catch, Victoria. We seem to be definitely finding the carp here on this peg, so this is one to remember. Whoa, one's away again. Oh my god. Okay, we're just going to let one run for now. Just keep the tension on this. Oh, he's in now. Awesome. What have we got? Oh, a nice mirror. High impact salted squid, £15. Cool. I'm going to do something dead quick. Just get two out right away. Just keep these rods working. 22 tension down. There we go. So it's in the reed. Let's just leave that there. Okay, let's get one. So again, this is a CR1 bottom bait that was suggested by Warren earlier on in the stream. Seems to be working its magic. Seems to be attracting the bigger carp. Again, this fish has got 37 tension and it's 93 yards out, and it was taking line then, so it feels quite a decent fish again. I think we're into another carp. It's a little bit slow at the beginning of the session, but now it's picking up a bit. Just try and keep a bit of tension on here. Keep the rod high. We've got a Discord up and running, guys. You should see the link in the description below if you're interested. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Appreciate all the subscriptions you can get. Especially if you like your fishing sim. I think we need to do another stream on the big Carp DLC. Oh, this looks like a good fish. Look at this one. Whoa, he's done a run. Whoa. That was a run and a half there. Let's see what size this fish is. Whoa. Come on. You come. Is he in? Is he in? He's in. What have we got? Common. Big old common. 14-pounder. Not bad. Current level. Oh, I'm at 75. Just about to hit 76. That's good. Okay, let's just push this out again. Let's just set this one about 80 yards out. Get the old spot out. Always keep feeding up the swim as much as possible. You see that cloud appearing on the surface there, just in front of one. I'm slightly tempted on the old salty squid. Let's have a look. To change that one over to the old CR1. Let's have a look. CR1, right down the bottom somewhere. So there you go, all rods have reset as per usual, which is a bit annoying. I'm going to push this out a little bit to my right. So what's that, 80 yards out? Let's just do 75-ish, right, okay. Push that out to about there. Just trying to slightly, just a different position. Same peg, different position. I'm doing about 70 yards out. Okay. That was rod 1. Let's get rod 3 out. So we're all sitting about sort of 75 yards out, and we're sitting in weed currently. Spods out. See where that lands. Yeah, just in front. Just in front of one. Not bad. Because you're just trying a couple of different positions, just like, you know, just to try and find a way where the fish are. So we know that there's some carp right out in front there. And that's where we caught Victoria. The ghost carp, the trophy catch. So just trying to the right now, in front of this line of trees in front of me. So there we go. 208. So obviously fish there. Oh, it's just cruising around this fish. Where's he going? Don't go over the other side of the island, please. Oh, I hate it when they do that. I hate it when they do that. Right, here we go. 52. I've got a funny feeling again this is a nice carp, but let's see what we get. Might even be quite interesting just to fish under our feet here. Just see what's around rather than cast right out. That might be something worth trying. Okay, this looks like a nice carp. It's cruising around. Tension's 42. It's coming in slowly. Yeah, it's a nice carp. Oh, just watch that tension. I'm just trying to... see if we can land this carp. Whoa, he's in. Nice mirror. 18 pounder. Not bad. Not bad, not bad at all. I'm going to just try something here and just push the rod. This rod one. Let's do it about 100. Just push it out right in front of us. There's some silt there. So let's just leave it there. There's 3 away. Whoa, strike that. Just interesting to try different things, you see. I certainly got a bit more action on here than I had previously, which is good. Oh, that's interesting. 2 is off and running now, so that's interesting. Okay, let's have a look at that. We'll get this fish in first, and then we'll have a look at 2. I just thought we'd just try cast under our feet, because you know quite often you can catch some big carp just right under your feet. So it's like quite a good fish. And you come, oh, he's just decided to run. Whoa. He's in. He's in. Oh, look at that bream. It's huge. That is a big bream. Right, let's get to him. Right, let's get to him. Yeah. I think we're going to come back to Wraysbury, I think. We'll fish off this peg. Again, I think. Let's see how we get on. Oh, it feels quite a heavy fish, this. Let's see if we can land this fish. Oh, it's a heavy fish. Let's just try and get this one landed. That'd be quite a good fish to end on this one for now for this session, but I think we're going to return back to this peg. We've got an idea of the baits that work, so I think we'll try a dynamic weather, possibly could try a morning session. This looks like a really good fish. Oh god, it feels like it's just hanging about in the water again. Really weighty fish. Definitely not coming in, that's for sure. And now, and now. Oh, look at that coming. £22 common carp. Not a bad end to the stream, I think. I think we'll probably call it a day on that one. We'll come back to this peg on Wraysbury, and we will continue our search for Mary. What was good in this session, we caught a little bit of a variety of fish. We got a bream to start with. Had a run of tench. We've fished 3 pegs and we've ended up on this one. And we actually got the trophy catch Victoria, not Mary, but Victoria. So the ghost carp, so that was good. So yeah, as soon as I can get back on the stream, which should be shortly, I'll jump back on Wraysbury, this peg, and we'll see how we get on. So join me in the next one.